Sure, you give over to Tristana, which I think in a vacuum is a stronger AD carry, but at the very least T1 has gone back to a draft where it's a clear, cohesive plan. You're going to 1-3-1, you have a self-sufficient AD carry, Teddy can literally just be left alone in that lane, Carrier can roam, your side lane pressure is going to be absurd, and you snowball and win through that. So at least respect, etc.
Yep.
But if you look at that first game, Kana was the win condition. And an Irelia into a Na, we've seen literal back-to-back. A little bit has one more cookie that he has now used. And we also saw Pioshik going for the E there, meaning that he might be looking for an early play on both sides. Generally, I think if you're decently sure.
Okay, Canna. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do this, and that is just a solo kill for Kingen on the top side, but almost feels a little bit more like a solo fighting on the bottom side. Goes Carrier. There's the rocket jump. Immediate flash from Teddy as well. Gets him out of the way. Becca could be in trouble. Teddy following up. Needs one more auto. Will be able to get it. Arcane shift. We'll see whether it's going to be back off cooldown to try and make it a double. It's not going to be. And the Mystic Shot also not going to land. So, 1-1. T1's bottom lane.
Translating it into more. Translating it into objectives. And bot side prio will also mean that you can play players like this.
Yep, this is a 4v2. This is bad news bears. Bao going to try and rocket jump to reposition. But it is not really going to work. Cuz going to have to tank up that last turret shot. Does so. Does still have to blow the flashes. Now Teddy is chasing after Becca. He'll land it. One last auto will get him there. There's the headbutt. And Carrier's just going to say absolutely not, Mr. Cowfriend. And that is going to be 2 on the bottom side of the map for T1. Let's see whether T1 can play around it. True Shot Barrage going to connect. Flash goes in. 3-man taunt from Carrier as well. And now DRX are forced under their turrets, and the poke damage is real from these guys.
That's
Teddy moving on over.
Still possible. Oh, yeah. Vanguard's Edge, finishing your item.
Well, Nard into the wall is bad news. He's mini Nard now, so... And we'll see whether he can get this. Does manage to find it. Vanguard's Edge comes through, and that's going to be the solo kill. In return, manages to clean up all the minions to get that health back. Also, great flash out from Canna, but the Rampage says no. But now Pioshik may have overextended. Gold card is prepped. The bear slap is there, and I think the horse not going to be able to find safety here. Wildcard's the last auto, and Faker picks that one up. This is how this top lane's supposed to go.
That's an applause play, applying pressure. And now Kanna's going to feel a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, and Faker is starting to feel comfortable up here on the top side as well. You'll need another gold card, I think, but he'll find it. As there's the ward, goes straight over. Control ward's there, but it's not going to help out as Kanna's going to get Nard back, and now King is forced to walk the wrong direction. No flash available. Faker with a gold card prepped. It's feeling like we're just waiting for the inevitable right now, as wild cards are going to miss. Pioshik trying to get into position. Solka's moving on up, though. Command Protect is going to be there, and now Pioshik's looking for it. 3 versus 2. Faker flashes out immediately. Can he escape is going to be the question, as looks like he thinks that he's going to have to give up for the ghost. And yeah, dashing around, but not going to be able to do it. Distance right now. 80 carry difference is going to be huge in this potential fight as Teddy finding more Mystic Shots. Solka and Bao in a little bit of trouble here as Pioshik. Can he actually win this 50-50 is the question. Bao has to get completely out of this fight, and Pioshik will be able to deny the Rift Herald. I don't think they'll be able to get the eye, but the Herald should definitely go over to them as Faker turns up and Bao, yeah mate, you saw the eye above your head. Oh, it's a little bit unfortunate. Faker was in range to jump on top of him, even goes golden to avoid the shockwave. As now Teddy's looking for even more. Oh my goodness, the Everfrost positioning was fantastic, and Teddy locks down the kill onto the Gnar as well. The T1 snowball is well and truly heading down this mountain.
Stick together. Look at, oh my god, Bao's damage compared to Teddy's. That is...
I mean, Carrier's damage compared to everyone is actually pretty impressive as well. Shockwave lands onto absolutely no one. Sulker is going to be dead for it as the Onslaught of Shadows comes in. Beautiful answering heroic entrance. And that will deny any sort of re-engage here from DRX. Teddy finally moves on over. So T1 actually winning out in that little skirmish without their extraordinarily fed 80 carry.
Flip this, there's an advantage for Pioshik here, although he can't quite get...
No, he can't get over the wall. He literally can't get over the wall. There's no way for him to get in. So this is just free. He watches it go down, but it's like looking at that flash button being like, where did it do, right? T1 with their Baron looking to push through the base. They'll take down the mid lane inhibitor very comfortably. Kingen sitting at half health. They're looking potentially for Canna, who does manage to get himself a stun. In goes Carrier, but he's denied for the moment. But now Canna's just bouncing around this fight. Becca, the unbreakable will's looking pretty breakable, and it's another ulti miss there from Solka. And T1 will now be able to transition into multiple inhibitors. Now able to move back at themselves to Drake if they would like it. But they still have a minute left on this Baron. Right, T1's composition has done exactly what it needs to do. It's moved now to an 8,000 gold lead, and it's the weight of the wallets right now. Moving towards 25 minutes, and Kyoshik is desperately trying to find a team fight that they're looking for. Everfrost, his fantastic heroic entrance has been so good this game as well, as Shockwave lands onto one tank. And it is going to be Tristana managing to take down Faker here. Teddy goes golden as everyone tries to collapse. This could be the team fight they're looking for. A double kill already for the Trista's Bow is untouched right now, and T1, they need to get the heck out of here. The resets are starting to come through. Here's another one as Kingen gives it over to Bow. And Cuz and Canna, you need to escape. There are super minions that are getting work done, but Destiny is going to give them all the information. True Shot Barrage, massively high value. They're looking to see whether they can burst this one down. Destiny gets Faker into position. T1, this is a 5v5 that can be very difficult, but they still have a lot more gold, and Teddy is huge. Can they do it is the question. They're trying to get these Winds of War in, and now the turn does come through. Teddy's a long way away from this fight as Kingen just getting fought, and they can't just split up and fight 1v1 like this. As Kyoshik comes in, Canna immediately goes golden. Another whiff Shockwave as Cuz gets into that backline, and look at these health bars, they're so low. As Carrier looks for the Justice Punch, doesn't quite find it. Exhaust is down, Bow is going to get murdered. Faker through with the gold card. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And DRX, they went for the Hail Mary Baron, and they were punished.
And it is the teleport into the base, but the inhibitors respawn. Bioshik keeps on running here.
Oh,
but
that is an angry bee. He's like, you going for a running race with me, my friend? As Chilling Smite comes up and Cuz says, absolutely. I'm not even going to boop you. I'm going to run past and pick up the kill. In the meantime, though, Faker is all business. And T1 will get to match point in their first playoffs match for 2021 spring.
And this is the type of series, or rather the